Hey everybody, Dana Monson here with Keller Williams Realty. I was having a conversation with my friend Jen Magnuson about a week or so ago, and she asked me if I ever talk with my buyer clients about mortgage protection insurance. And I'm like, oh, you mean the kind of insurance that a mortgage lender would actually put on a buyer's loan in case they don't have a big enough down payment? And she says, no, that's private mortgage insurance, which only benefits the lender. This insurance actually benefits a buyer. And I'm like, oh, well, tell me more. So I invited her to come on today to shoot a video with me and describe what it is that she's talking about. Take it away, Jen.
Thanks so much, Dana. I'm so glad we had this conversation too, because it's a very common misconception. And PMI is required, like you said, for a lot of people when they buy a home. So a lot of times they think that they're covered, but that beneficiary is the lender. And what I specialize in is mortgage protection. And that means that the homeowner chooses the beneficiary. So it's, for example, oftentimes the spouse, their loved ones, maybe adult children. And that way, if, something happens to them, if they pass away while they still owe a bunch of money on our home, then it doesn't leave their family homeless potentially, or having to, really downsize or move to an apartment. It could make payments, for example, if the main breadwinner loses their job and can't make those mortgage payments. So, I thought that it was a really good fit for realtors to be able to offer that kind of education to their clients and let them know that now that you have this huge investment, you might want to consider mortgage protection so that your family is cared for, if God forbid something happens to you during these years that you have this mortgage, 20, 30 years.
Right. I've had many mortgages in my life, and I've seen these little flyers come in with my mortgage statement asking if I want to sign up for this insurance. I've never really thought about doing it before, but, working with somebody that I know and trust, I'd be comfortable having them speak with you. But, it's interesting to me because I didn't realize that you had even gotten in this business. For as long as I've known you, you worked for big corporate America. So tell me more about this.
I was there for 27 years. And it was a good ride. Loved it. Everything was wonderful there. And then, time has changed and they reorganized again. And then eventually I got severance. They didn't need as many people. And so that made me have to receive COBRA information about my insurance options, because all this lovely insurance that I had for really, really cheap coming out of my paycheck, that ends. It ends with, when you change your job, lose your job, when you retire, you don't get to keep that. If you do want to keep it, it's really super expensive. And so that put me in a position of having to shop around and trying to navigate my way around. The more that I learned, the more I really wanted to help other people navigate it for themselves. And if I can reach more people and let them know, gosh, don't wait until that happens to you. Take some control over the situation. Get, especially if for younger people, a lot of times you might not think you need it, but that's exactly when it's the best time because it's the least expensive. So all things considered, that's why I wanted to do this chapter in my life. It's meaningful. It fills my heart, to help people help protect their family, and everybody, sleeps a lot easier knowing that that's taken care of.
Very good point. Okay. Well, if people would like to learn more about this, we'll definitely share your information. And thank you so much for coming in and sharing this information with us today. I learned something new.
My pleasure. And by the way, I'm hiring. So if anybody is looking for a change of pace, give me a call.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. We appreciate you tuning in with us today.